Hey everybody, Jane here, and today I am reviewing A Bear Called Paddington by Michael Bond. And this is a classic children's book. I'm not sure exactly when it was written, but when you read it, it does kind of feel more old as a children's book. Not as old as 101 Dalmatians did. If you watched my review on it, there was a lot of misogyny in that, I felt. This isn't like that. However, it is written in a way that I don't think we tend to write stories anymore. So I had a hard time loving this. This is about a bear named Paddington who comes over from darkest Peru and is adopted by the Brown family. We don't really get any background in this book on what darkest Peru is or where it is or much about it. We just know that Paddington has come over because his aunt has gone to a nursing home, basically, and she was the one who was taking care of him. So he is now in England. They find him at Paddington Station, and he doesn't really know what to do. So the Browns, who have two children, take him in and basically adopt him, and this story is all the mischief he gets into. There is no real plot to this book. It is more like different short stories involving Paddington and the Browns. So you have kind of your setup of they find Paddington, and after that it is this funny thing happens to Paddington, this funny thing happens to Paddington. And there's really nothing cohesive. You could read any of the stories in any order, they would make almost no difference. And there was just nothing that really kept me wanting more and kept me going through. It was cute and funny, but not that cute and funny. It really fell flat for me. I think, though, that may be a sign of the times, because I recently heard Murphy Napier talking about Mary Poppins, and she had a similar complaint that there wasn't a main plot. It was just you have your initial story of why they're there, and then you have all these little adventures that aren't really tied together, and you don't have any major plot or story arc or character growth. It's more like a collection of short stories about this family than it is a story that takes us from point A to point B with the characters changing and growing. And yeah, it was okay. It wasn't amazing. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Paddington is adorable, and I love the adventures he gets into and the mischief. You can't help but love Paddington. I can totally see why he was he's a famous, children's character. And I will say I didn't dislike this, I wasn't engaged. I kind of wanted more from it. There wasn't a lot of background. There wasn't a lot of story, I guess. There was just, hey, here's Paddington. He's from darkest Peru. He's here because of his aunt. All right, now here's the mischief he's going to get into. And I don't know. It wasn't for me. But in fairness, it's not meant to be. It's a kid's book. And it was a fast enough read. I think I finished it in an hour and a half, maybe. And I'll be passing it on to my kids. Maybe they'll appreciate it a little bit more. We did see the movie, and I'm going to be doing a review on the movie versus the book. And I'm going to spoil you right now. I really enjoyed the movie a little bit better as far as it having a plot and having character development and having background information. This is the only Paddington book I have read. I believe there's others out there, and it could be that part of the reason I feel this way is because this is the only one I've read. Maybe the others are different. I'm not sure. But, it was cute enough. Not for me, though. Alright, guys, if you've read Paddington, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. If you, have read other Paddington books that have more of the plot and the development and all the stuff that maybe just isn't in this book, I'd be willing to give this author and this character a try again, as long as it was something that had more of a character arc. Because I did enjoy the Brown family and Paddington. I wasn't really engaged in the story, and I could have put it down at any time. So, my social media is below. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.